5 seconds to go. Start. Madam Speaker, it has been stated in para 31 of the budget 2012-13 that to make the FDI policy more user friendly, all prior regulations and guidelines have been consolidated into one comprehensive document which is reviewed every 6 months. The last review has been released in September 2010. This has been done with the specific intent of enhancing clarity and predictability of our FDI policy to foreign investors. Discussions are underway to further liberalize the FDI policy. The status of FDI policy in respect of multi-brand retail trading is as under. The existing policy allows for 51% foreign direct investment FDI in only single brand retail trade subject to specified conditions. Government has received representations and suggestions from trade bodies and investors for allowing FDI in multi-brand retail. Towards this end, the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion had released a discussion paper titled Foreign Direct Investment in Multi-Brand Retail Trading with the aim of generating informed discussion on the subject and obtaining the views and comments of various stakeholders. Comments were received from a number of stakeholders, including ministries, departments of the Government of India. An interministerial committee was constituted to examine the comments received on the discussion paper. The committee was headed by the Senior Economic Advisor, Department of Consumer Affairs. The committee has since submitted its report to the government. The committee's report has not made any recommendation relating to FDI in multi-brand retail trading. It has analyzed the responses received to the discussion paper, collated and summarized them. The government has not taken any decision in this regard. This House can discuss an issue on which the government has taken a decision. Throughout the civilized world, decision is discussed and process of decision is exclusively within the domain of the executive. After a decision is taken and when it comes in the public domain, surely public at large can discuss, accept and it can reject. But when it is in the process of discussion and when it is stated that government has not taken any decision, then where is the cause of concern? Can you blanket assurance be given? From 1997 onwards, series of government have formulated different policies in respect of FDI in different sectors. Still, much more needs to be done, but efforts are being made to evolve as broad a consensus as possible on major economic policy. The discussion paper was circulated by the Ministry of Commerce. Madam Speaker, I must confess to you that it is with the tinge of sadness that I am addressing this august House. Our country is faced with enormous challenges. The Middle East, West Asia, and North Africa are in flares. We have 6 million citizens of our country based in these countries. We should be worrying about the future of those citizens of ours. 70% of our oil supplies come from the Middle East. If the conflict in the area gathers momentum, there will be a serious question mark about our quest for energy security. I thought that this august House would use this opportunity to reflect not in a spirit of partisan upmanship but as one, as people charged with the responsibility of governing this country to work out a viable strategy as to how we should and we can deal with these emerging events. Instead, we have chosen to be exercised by what some embassy official writes about us. I must warn the House that is a dangerous path. Tomorrow, if another official of a foreign embassy takes into his head to create a feeling of strife and distress among the political parties in our country, all that he has to do is to plant a diplomatic message and also ensure that somehow it leaks. I think the nation, the country, and this august parliament should reflect as to what we are doing to our country. It is not in a spirit of any partisan upmanship I say this, but as someone who is worried about the aftermath, the after effect of this development on the future management of our country. With these words, I come back to the main subject. Let me say that I am no match with Shrimati Sushma ji when it comes to her oratorial skills. She has narrated an Urdu couplet. I would also do so and say, माना कि तेरी दीद के कभी नहीं हूँ मैं, माना कि तेरी दीद के काबिल नहीं हूँ मैं, तू मेरे शौक़ तो देख, मेरे इंतज़ार तो देख. Madam Speaker, this is not the first time that I have been faced in my parliamentary career with an opposition onslaught of the type that you have been witnessing of late. I had to go through that fate as the finance minister and as the prime minister. The main opposition party, right from the year 2004, adopted the attitude that we were a usurper. Shri Advani ji believes that being the Prime Minister was his birthright and therefore he has never forgiven me. All that I can say to Shri Advani ji is that the people of India have voted us into power in a free and fair election. Please wait for another 3.5 years in the wings. Stop.